Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Shakina Shanae here. Welcome to any subscribers who've been here, and welcome to any new subscribers I may have. Hi, welcome to the family. So if first of all, if I'm wearing the same thing in the next couple of videos you are seeing, I'm recording a couple of videos in one setting. So yeah. So as you can tell by the title, these videos are tips for longer, stronger, healthier hair. And if I'm looking down, I just have my notes right here written. So yeah. And disclaimer, this has been what has been working for me with my hair, and what I'm doing may not work for everyone. But I would just say you could use this as a general guide, and you could switch out things, add things, or not use it at all, and just make it work for you. Come up with your own regimen, but hopefully this gives you a guide to help you in your journey for longer, stronger, healthier hair, or just healthier hair in general. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So my first tip, this is 10 tips by the way. My first tip is water. Water, 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 water. You'll hear me say that in my skincare video. But yeah, water. Water is key with helping with your hair, whether you're using it to wash your hair or drinking the water. Water has great benefits. Definitely helps with hydration of your hair and from the inside out. So water is definitely key. Next tip I have is listening to your hair. If your hair needs moisture, like pay attention to your hair, how it feels, how it reacts in the weather, what it does when you're washing it. Just really be mindful of what's going on with your hair, like whether it needs moisture, what products don't work for you, what do work for you, what strips moisture from your hair, what adds too much moisture, so on and so forth. And also use products that work for your hair, whether your hair is like a more coarser, rougher texture. So you may need like more moisture, because with coarser, more rougher textures, your hair tends to be drier. Whether you have like a softer texture, pay attention to porosity of your hair, whether you have low, high, or medium porosity. That definitely plays into what you need to be doing to your hair. I have medium porosity hair right now. Last time I checked, I have medium porosity hair. So yeah. And these tips and tricks will work for whether you're natural or relaxed, texlax, so on and so forth. Because I wasn't always natural. I had relaxed hair, like straight up relaxed hair, and these same tips worked for me. And I've been natural for almost 6 years now, if not 6 years, coming up in May, 6 years. So yeah, and these tips have been working for me for these past 6 years, and even when I was perm. So yeah. Next, I would say what I've been doing. I do a lot of protective styling, mainly because sometimes I really don't like dealing with my hair, but we'll get to that one later on. But protective styling has been key for me, just leaving my hair alone, which ties into the next tip about leaving my hair alone. But yeah, protective styling, whether it's braids, twists, a bun. Right now I have my hair in like braids, and it's just in a bun pulled back. Protective styling. And I usually, if my hair, something's in my eye again. If I'm doing my regular hair, my protective styles usually last for about a week. But if I have like extensions adding in via box braids, twists, I keep that in for maybe a month and a half. But yeah, protective styling has been key for me. I've been doing it for a really long time, and I love protective styling. I really love box braids. My newer favorite style you guys seen in my video is my hair in twists. I love doing twists, but sometimes I often miss my hair, so I love having my hair out. But yeah, twists is like my favorite thing to do. So yeah. Next we have deep conditioner. I personally deep condition my hair once a week with my favorite conditioner. It could either be like actual deep conditioner or it could be regular conditioner. I often use the Suave Professionals Shea with almond milk, if I'm not mistaken. I just finished that this past week. Or I use the Aussie Moist, which is my favorite conditioner, like one of my favorite conditioners ever. If I had to choose two, it would be the Aussie Moist and the Suave. Like, I love those. Those work great for my hair. Really moisturizing because I tend to have dry hair sometimes, especially in the winter months. And sometimes I just like to over moisturize. But my hair's been doing pretty good. It hasn't been too dry. But they're very, very, very moisturized, and they provide a lot of slip when I'm detangling. So I really love those products. Also, like I said, I deep condition once a week. That just works for me. I didn't used to, but I've been deep conditioning. Excuse me. I've been deep conditioning for once a week for, I want to say, maybe the past 1 or 2 years now, because I used to deep condition my hair maybe every 2 weeks and like really deep clean wash my hair maybe 1 or 2 times a month, depending on who you are, your hair type. You don't need to deep clean your hair, you go co-wash. Yeah, so that works for me. And I've done once a week. The reason I started deep conditioning my hair once a week, because I've noticed that my scalp gets itchy really quickly and very easily. So that just helps me just to cleanse, co-wash my hair. And then after that, sometimes, depending if I have done it in a while or not, I'll do a hot oil treatment. But I definitely deep condition once a week. And that's what I mean about listening to your hair. Like, I noticed my hair was very itchy and I needed to fix it because it was just driving me nuts. I'm like, why is my hair so itchy? Because it didn't used to be that way. But your hair, skin, scalp can change over time. Different things, chemistry in your hair can change. And I've noticed that I have developed a really itchy scalp. So I try deep conditioning every week, and it's been working for me so far. Next, I have protein. Protein. For me, I could tell my hair is lacking protein because my curls don't look the same. We ain't bouncing back. We ain't pop locking and dropping with the curls. It ain't looking good. It ain't popping. It ain't good. The elasticity is off and everything. So that's usually when I could tell that my hair needs protein. And I do not do protein often. I don't want a protein overload. I may do protein. I think I did protein maybe last month, if not the month before. So I mainly do protein maybe when I notice that my hair is off, and that usually gets my hair right back to where it needs to be. Or I do it maybe every 2 months, every 1 or 2 months, depending on the need for it at the time. So yeah. And the protein treatment I use is Apogee 2-minute reconstructor. I love that. This is I made it last a long time, but I think it's my second bottle. I started using it when I was in undergrad, and it has been amazing. Another good one is the ORS hair mayonnaise. That works really good too. I haven't used that in a long time, but it works really good. Also, I'm not sure if it's a protein treatment, but it also works for me to help with my hair. To help with my hair is the ORS, the replenishing conditioner, and you could get it either in the little travel little packs in your local beauty supply store or drugstore, or it actually comes in a bottle. It comes in like maybe an 8 to 12 ounce bottle in a huge like 28 ounce bottle in the beauty supply store. So yeah, that really helps. I absolutely love that stuff too. I haven't been able to find it lately. I've only seen it in the packs. Oh, excuse me. But they should definitely still sell it. But yeah, they work really well. And for my hair, because I have a lot of hair, if I were just to get the packs, I usually get 3 packs, and they work really well. Next we have oils. Oils are essential for the hair in my case. I've used the oil that I really love, my number one oil is olive oil. Like literally olive oil, like from your grocery section, the baking section in your store, 100% olive oil. 100% EVO, extra virgin olive oil, or just regular olive oil, and that works for me. That gives my hair a lot of moisture. My hair feels great. You don't be heavy-handed with that, because it would be really messy and oily. But yeah, I usually use about anywhere from maybe a nickel to a quarter amount, and I have a lot of hair, so yeah, you do not need that much. A little bit goes a long way. Next oil that I've liked that I use and I'm still using is grapeseed oil. Again, local grocery store, that stuff works wonders. And I use it as either sealant or a hot oil treatment, but mostly as a sealant I use these oils for. Next I have my Jamaican black castor oil, and I mainly use that for my edges to keep them healthy and growing, and so on and so forth. I think I only tried to use it once on like my whole head, and it was like too thick of a consistency for my whole hair. But my edges, maybe sometimes in my scalp, that works wonders. Next oil I have is the Grow Out oil, and I have like the green and white tube, and I've had it for a while now. It lasts a long time for me, and I use that on my scalp, and I rub it in like a massage, and I only use it on my scalp. And I generally use that when I have protective styling. When I'm protective styling, box braids, twists, because I could just like, it has like a little applicator tip, so you just get into the scalp easily. That's the only time I use that. It works really well. I've definitely seen some benefits from my scalp moisture and growth with it, so I really like it. So yeah, next thing that's very key is a satin scarf or a pillowcase, satin silk pillowcase, or a satin silk bonnet. I have a satin scarf and bonnet that I use often, and they work well for me. Sometimes it'd be slipping off my head, so I usually do the scarf on my head and then I put the bonnet over top of it, and that works well. Or if I don't want to do all that, I just put the bonnet over top of my head, and that works just as good as well. Because sometimes when you don't have the proper pillowcases, it could take the moisture out your hair could rub, and it could like cause breakage. So yeah, and frizziness and all that craziness. Next, I do trims or cut. The most I ever cut my hair may have been about 2 inches. The least I ever cut my hair is like the littlest amount, 1/2 inch, maybe less than that. And I do trims every 2 to 3 months, or every like 4 months. I don't trim very often, because I pay attention to my hair and I look at my hair and I really assess whether I need to trim or not, whether it's split ends, breakage, so on and so forth. And I don't really need to trim. I just look at my hair and see if I need to trim. Like really look at my ends and everything. I trimmed my hair a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago, so I definitely don't need to trim. The next time I trim my hair, maybe March, April. Also, I like to trim my hair either before I put box braids in or after I put box braids in. That's just what I've been doing. I can't really explain why I do that. I just like, your hair has been in box braids for like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. So just give like a fresh look. It's been stressed enough. Like wash it, trim it, and that's just been what has been working for me. Also, sometimes when I straighten my hair, which I do not do often, I'll get to that. That's another tip. I trim my ends, and that helps with me. And the most I've trimmed when straightening my hair, about 2 inches, the least 1/2 inch. Next, no heat. I don't use heat in my hair often. Last time I used heat in my hair was a couple days before my birthday, because I wanted a straight style for my birthday, and I rocked that for straight hair for a long time. Like I was able to stretch my straight hair even with working out and whatnot. I think it lasted for maybe 3 weeks, if not longer. Like, it could have lasted longer. But yeah, my hair was straight. I don't plan on, I've been having an itch to straighten my hair because it's colder, so it'll last even longer now. But I probably won't straighten my hair until just before spring, or in spring it starts to get warmer. But normally I don't use heat on my hair for a minute. I go maybe 6 months at the most without using heat on my hair. Well, for 6 months at least without using heat in my hair. A year at the most. Like, it's not a necessity in my regimen. I don't feel the need to use it. I feel as I could easily do my hair without heat. Again, I protect the style a lot, so I don't use heat. It's a choice, and it just happens like that. Like, I don't use heat a lot. You can use heat. I've seen people maintain their hair, the health of their hair with heat, and I'm just like, you're bomb.com. And heat train their hair. I'm just like, girl, you're a bomb. Boy, you're a bomb. So of course guys and girls do their hair and have straight hair and can do it too. But yeah, it's just like, bro, I see you. Also, with no heat, I don't blow dry. I don't even, if I'm doing the curly style, I don't even diffuse because I just don't feel like dealing with it. Like, I don't diffuse. Like, if I do a curly style, I diffuse every once in a blue moon. Other than that, we're air drying over here. We're just air drying because, not because I can't or don't want, I just don't want to. I don't feel like, because that's all the time. But yeah, I don't blow dry, none of that. My hair is air dried. And I've also noticed that my hair doesn't take long to dry. Like, I did this style, my hair was like wet. So I just moisturized my hair, put it in this style. Maybe Friday, it was dry Sunday. And my hair usually takes longer than that to dry. But depending on what size my braids were and so on and so forth, and how late I did my hair, I took that into account of how long it took my hair to dry. But anyway, yeah. So, next I have educate. Keep educating yourself on different hair care styles. Keep educating yourself on your hair care, paying attention, researching on what works for your hair. What doesn't work for your hair, the benefits of certain products, the disadvantages of certain products. Just really, it's key to pay attention to your hair and works for your hair, because everyone's hair is different, everyone's hair is unique. What works for me may not work for the next person. Like, what works for me doesn't always work for my mom, or work for my sister, or my friend, or so on and so forth. So yeah, so just pay attention to your hair, drink plenty of water, and do your research. Do your research, do your research. I cannot stress that enough. Do your research. But yeah, I think that's it. 10 tips that I had for longer, stronger, healthier hair. 10 tips. I wrote it down. For longer, stronger, healthier hair, and how I got my hair longer, stronger, and healthier. Like I said, I haven't always been natural. I was relaxed for the majority part of my life. I'm 25. So yeah, I just made the conscious choice to be natural. I think I made the choice because I wanted to see what my curls look like. And yeah, and I didn't feel like dealing with the perms anymore. Didn't feel like and I just really wanted to see what my curls look like, what my hair look like, curly, and so on and so forth. And how much longer good than it already was. I think my hair was bra strap length straight when my hair was relaxed. Now, natural. Oh, disclaimer, I've seen many of relaxed people. I have relaxed friends, Texas friends, whose hair is down their backs, if not longer, who have perfectly healthy hair and are doing the thing with relaxed Texas hair. My hair is natural, and my hair is waist length. Like, my hair, I think my hair is in layers. The longest part of my hair is waist length. The shortest part is mid back length. But yeah. Once again, I'm natural. I have natural hair. Just in case you guys want to know, I don't do often, but my hair is 3C, 4A. And I just discovered a little bit of maybe 4B, but not too much. Usually in my crown area, but the back is 4. It goes like this. So the back is definitely like some crazy 3C. Then it goes 4A and a little bit of 4B in the crown area. Maybe around this area, but yeah. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video isn't too long, 20 minutes. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you guys have any comments, feedback, and suggestions, leave them in the comment section. Once again, I always read all my comments, respond to them. But yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.